up very early on here towards the second mid position in the apartments he'll face and get dinked down to 22 HP. It's interz that draws first blood. Julie's flashed in, could line up two, only doing damage. No kills for nafany. Eventually takes out Farlig. STYKO can respond back to a 4 versus 3. Gambit heavily tagged, the man advantage gain for them, and they read where interz is at. They take him down.
Yeah, they try and flash themselves into that banana play, and while it works for a moment, the trades come back really nicely. 3v3, Hobbit up towards the first Origins position, struggling with the pistol, and STYKO finds the opening kill and even makes it a second towards ZD. shero now on rotation in a 1v3 setup. FPX, what a recovery that was. After a couple of great kills go the way of Gambit, they are showing a little bit longer, and Resmoke goes down to banana.
nafany sees one, can't land the shot, connecting with the fountain more so than the head of chrisJ. nafany's flick's looking pretty good though. He can get a second kill as well, so 3 versus 3.
That can go down towards the banana cutoff. Try and see if they can get a bit of a way and an angle into this retake. interz doing damage, but he does get traded.
2 players line up. No, the deagle and a scout come in simultaneously. And Exile and shero managed to secure the round here for Gambit. The retake is good. The rifle's gained up. The AK's coming soon. Very, very good response from the CT side. Much more confident in that round, even if it was very scrappy against FPX.
Yeah, look, and you've got to, tip your hat over to nafany at that new box.
Stalled for extra time. Again, 45 seconds FPX. If they're stalled for any moment, it's going to be enough for Gambit to turn the tide to their favor. shero with that first shot. Galil out to line up several. shero actually supports with the NWP pick. Hobbit comes in with his own Galil. shero, whoop bang. Press forward here in this half by round for FPX. If they can get any sort of damage, that'll be great. I mean, they will force the AWP off angle. Good shot from chrisJ. Catches Exile and doubles up on a tagged up shero as well. Picking up the AWP, and suddenly it's all left to interz in the back of the site. Backup is on the way here, but he needs so much more than this. And chrisJ just swings and executes every single player with extreme prejudice.
Oh, what a round from F.
I mean, usually, obviously, a victory in Snow Sweet Snow would be a nice little feather in his cap. He can do so. Farlig blind again. The AW side AWP, they spread out so far as CT spawn. Look at how far chrisJ is. Seeing one player, a bit awkward on the crosshair placement. Hobbit can take it back to a 4 versus 4. The plant will be received though, and CTs are going to be very slow to this rotation.
Retake, but it doesn't really look that great from the CT side.
deagle up, tapping through Hobbit and nafany with 2 kills back. Okay, now things get interesting. Zen tries to hold down a spray together, but not going to happen. AWP of Farlig catching the wrong player, though. He thinks he's denied the bomb plant. That's not to be the case. I was mistaken too, but not to be. A nice nade on nafany here. Maden burning. He's burning 11 HP. He still gets the kill somehow. How's nafany giving away that one? Hobbit gets the trade, but that should have been a 5 versus 4 for Gambit. He was on like 12 HP in that banana position.
No, they're at least contesting banana. Farlig's got to make a decision whether he tries to push through. Ooh, shero even catches chrisJ on the edge of that long smoke. Man advantage now back in favor, and they're even flashing their way into. Got to hold this corner and wait for backup to arrive. He's hearing footsteps. He's on the way. They check him. He gets one frag back on zehN. Very nice indeed. STYKO with a trade back. Pop flashing allows interz another good kill. Bomb gets dropped and Farlig's left alone. 1 versus 2. Knows that there's one player on site, and interz shuts it down. Well played there from him. Takes the fight by himself. Pop flashing his way through. chrisJ trying to run up towards banana. A super aggressive play, but he's blind. Frag quickly. SMG, AK, I should say, dry faces gets himself a double. And the HG exceeded the rounds that they got during DreamHack on this map up. Yeah. And now you start to consider whether they can weaken up this A side, but he's staying around. shero peeks, sees chrisJ. zehN also peeks in, but does get the drive-by headshot coming through. 4 versus 4. Good trade. Now grabs the AWP for his own right. Got 1 player back at mini pit, 1 player at main pit. Exile seen with a tight angle headshot. Good stuff from zehN. Next player in, STYKO. Utility in his hands, puts the flashbang onto interz, goes behind him. He's not making any noise here. He's just going to wait for them to push out from the short control. Drop that bomb if possible. Pop a flashbang in, catches it. Good flick towards STYKO. That's good, but can't continue the burst fire on towards the next couple of players. Maden overwhelms, gets the trade. 3v2 retake now on. Yeah, do they want to go for this? I mean, look, if they can deal with the long... Good execute. A lot of opportunity, or one jump placer
We'll see information, and the flick finally is nafany overextends. Second face turns away, Hobbit can get the trade.
The timing on that, because it looked like the NWP was holding the angle. 2 picks out towards the B side. They could just continue the rush in. Oh, STYKO as well might be able to deal with Shiro. Or maybe even Axel. Oh no, he doesn't check the angle.
He's going to wait towards mid. Catch off zehN. Has no idea of STYKO though. About to turn away. And STYKO gets the trade. Axel with not 3, caught off the edge of the smoke. Tapped up to 8 points of health. Maden is close. AWP in. And they are able to overwhelm. All left to interz. 1v3. This is a round for FPX.
I like the approach from FPX on how they're dealing with this banana control, right? Because certainly in the early rounds, they struggled to find an opening pick. They just kept tanking nades. But now it seems like they're going in for a little bit more. Nah.
Doesn't do as much damage as you'd like it to. I think it actually landed a bit off position.
That's where the rifle's in play.
Walkout from Maden, not ready for interz. That's the frag. A bit of noise in the apartment. Shiro is so close towards it. Is STYKO ready for this? USP could bait him in. And the shot land, the flip straight towards the head. Axel even turns up the USP. AK picked up. Farlig's got his pistols out. A 4 versus 2 situation. The plant can come down, but look at the AK at the CT side, and nafany's rotated in the midst of the smoke. Farlig's at point blank. Oh, they're colliding with each other as the smoke clears. He catches 2 frags. Hobbit trades it though, makes it a 2K with his AK, and Gambit stealing eco rounds.
That shot from Shiro in the apartments was so filthy. That is a tough one to hit on the wide swing. Farlig had a great intention here of pushing up to the moto smoke, gets a great couple of kills with the P250, but
passing forward towards this banana position. That nade on his position also doing some significant damage. Blind fire from Hobbit comes up good to open up the round. AUG is going to be ready for players on the short control. Backed up at the wrong moment as execution comes through, but interz has his backup.
Oh, the nade placements have been fantastic, and FPX now need to push forward. Lots of smokes going down on the side. That's a big kill from zehN. They've got to deal with Axel out from the mini pit, and he can't really have a crossfire with his teammate as Shiro. Man advantage for the CTs. How can they deal with this player? Well, it's STYKO to do the damage.
Yeah, Axel completely isolated. Needed teammates to come in from the utility either, so we just got to dry face this one. So it'll all come down to the accurate shooting. The AWP picks, of which Shiro will find one. That's good. STYKO back over the pit, keeping his eyes high. Finds another. nafany gets the kill and doubles up. Makes it a 2K, and it will be a defuse for Gambit to get 9 on CT side.
They are putting the hurt on. They are playing a very, very nice.
Well, smokes down over towards long. Make sure that bomb can't find anything towards the A play. Hobbit could get caught in rotation though, and behind the flower pot, zehN completely concealed. Easy kill for him to find, but 30 seconds. FPX need to act now.
And they're going over to B, and look at the rotation. zehN in the same position. nafany trying to cut them off from the banana. He needs to get a couple of kills. The bomb's not there, though. It's coming in from CT spawn. nafany needs this duel onto STYKO. Wide swing comes out. Now the rotates down from mid. A great duel from STYKO. What a round from FPX. They slow it right down in CT. You're not sure if they're going A. You're not sure if they're going B. And Gambit will go, right, we're going to try and get into CT spawn, but we can't.
No one accounted for it for a second time, and that basically is what cost them the round. Shiro will get an exit frag on STYKO at least, but be a 5th for FPX. That ought mean to stay in for the last round of the half. Looking at 9-5 on the scoreboard here. We still have the half at this stage.
Aggressive from Axel into the apartments, and a double quad play looks like it's going to come out from interz. Flash gets turned. Him and Shiro find a pick. The trade is there, and now long is open. Are they going back into CT again? Yes, they are.
Are they going to fall for it for a second time? Well, Farlig sprays awkward. nafany wins that fight, and now it's all left to zehN as Maden also forced to Axel. He will get 1 frag, but the CTs have bomb control. Hobbit's going to wait back over on the B bomb site to try and catch him off. Force of rotation. As soon as I see this utility coming through, they now know exactly where he is. It's Axel just to fire through the smoke. Get that kill in the shots down range. Hobbit sees what's coming. He's got the utility in play, and Maden will get the first kill on interz. T-side players making their way straight into the site. 1 player back over to CT. Cross damage has been done. Block out for Hobbit, doing tons of damage. Takes STYKO. Takes out Farlig. Up for the triple against chrisJ. And the HP numbers hurt the CT side more so. 1 good frag back from zehN, but they're not checking back the grill corner. nafany does get traded, but zehN's got a whole lot more to make happen with a quadra up for him. It's Axel that shuts him down with his 2 kills. But in this particular round, this should be Gambit cleaning house, unless the deagle hand cannons can come through. And is proving what he can do. 2 frags down.
Yeah, look, I don't mind the save, because really, you know that for Gambit anyway, they're gonna force next round, because they won pistol, now they've lost the anti-eco, they've got to buy anyway, so...
That's how it goes. Molotovs, and look, he wants to get even more. Maden, be there for the trade back on Hobbit. Obviously, the forced investment. The Galil around the corner knows that he's there. 2-for-1 trades eventually work out well for the team.
Farlig, zehN maybe trying to pull a distraction if they peek together into brackets. Oh, the timing! The timing! The bomb does get dropped. Farlig only finds one. STYKO has to save. That's it. They has to save. There's no other way.
That's so upsetting.
We have seen it so often. Yeah.
Yeah, over the course of today especially, it's just like, Gambit, obviously it's amazing because they've got rifles, they've got a 12th round, they're going to continue to make their way up to victory row. Number of weird force buys surrounding the ecos. We obviously saw that coming through from Virtus.pro in the 3rd map of the last series. How does Chris keep doing this? How? deagle set against Axar, takes him down. Rifles available for him if he so desires. I think that nade might have thrown it off coldzera. Nafany drops the STYKO. Chance to take a pick and a pick. It's dropped so far, it can't quite get them together. zehN takes out STYKO at long last. Second face back in from Graveyard. And Mac10 still playing close. They're stalling for time at this stage. One pick back, two players lined up. And zehN and Maden clean. Smokes down. Maden close to the AK, line up, only one kill. interz finds the trade. zehN forced back here to fall away to the site. Flashbang off the box. No, he doesn't. He just swings it of his own right. M4 lines up two more kills. Trying to make it a bit more, and this is a triple, but no. Hobbit takes it down, and Gambit's positioning has been allowing so much out of position. Even STYKO in the back line is dealing with Hobbit, and it's 1 versus 3. zehN, AWP, got to fall back and save the weapon. 8 seconds left. No chance in this round here.
Yeah, hold on to that AWP. Really great placement of utility from FPX in the way that they were able to deal with it. We saw that they re-smoked. They were there, but it wasn't close enough.
M4 bursting through straight towards that mid position for zehN alongside Maden, able to deal with one player towards second mid. Tech 9 of nafany, missing out several shots, giving away his position, allowing the quick turnaround from the M4 2K to zehN. And a 5 versus 3 for FPX. Gambit on the half bite. And this one is falling apart for them. This should be 11 for the CT side as they look to try to bring this back within one. Gambit with such a monstrous lead off the back of the CT side, now starting to fall apart here in the second half.
Yeah, they're having a tough time, aren't they? They are really struggling on this T side to find some form and to find some rounds. Yeah, some of them have been relatively close. Oh, good shot out from interz. And maybe
if potential to get even more out of this. Axar will go for the open plant as the CTs will actually rotating back towards A side. So maybe that stagger push did do a bit more in terms of stalling for time. We'll buy them about 5 seconds on this retake. Axar with the deagle. M4 of interz swings and hits deagle. Back and 2 players for Axile. And back, except for back of the site, back at New Boxes where he was last spotted. Keeping his eyes on that position, not checking towards dark. Sees Axile spray through, connects. Back on a bomb, taps it once, trying to force his man to peek. interz just going to take his time. Adjustment from STYKO is notifications for the Gambit side. I believe they were in like a 5 versus 2 as well in that post plant. Farlig going to start things off great with his or picking against nothing.
incredible round out for Gambit.
Flash in at the gate, trying to account for the Fama, eventually take that kill. M4 in the back line, STYKO can get Axar back for a 2-for-1 trade. Forced to reload, Farlig can get towards this smoke position. See his man in mini pick, can't land the headshot. STYKO still fragging though, makes it a 2K, burning alive on the side. Another 4 versus 2 situation, this time with rifles out to play with. And interz turns the situation around again.
Oh, don't tell me it's going to happen. Don't tell me it's going to happen for the second time, 2 rounds in a row. FPX having huge advantages. A bad moto smoke from the T side. And now there could be a way back in. They spotted the player out from short and Farlig goes down. chrisJ, does he save or go for the clutch? Well, with that kill, he might just do so. 1 versus 1, interz on the site, trying to play the time. The enemy from chrisJ connects, and FPX find the retake and find their 11th round.
He needed that kill quick. He has no kits. You would have thought for a second Gambit would bring back another 4 versus 2. interz with this
plays down fast mid really quickly, but it's in towards banana for the T side. chrisJ does find that first pick, and Maden tries to back him up from the bottom of mid. Man advantage now down for the CT side. Oh, Maden's going in for more. Maden's trying to look to kill the banana player, and he does so. Towards Library.
Ready to receive. Good shot. Takes him down. 30 seconds for the clutch from Hobbit. He's clutched a 1v3 once today already. A 1v4 against FPX would be a step beyond. Flash in, STYKO Scene, spray through, but Farlig there with a quick response. Chris does see... Or at least I think he does see. Now he sees... Oh!
Now lurk from Hobbit in through Boiler. This might be an instant save for FPX.
It is. They're done, they're out. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable there. zehN does catch off Hobbit, at least that lurker towards the apartment's not going to be allowed to punish
for this.
Farlig, wait a minute. He's got a kit, no smoke. They've seen him. Takes that one frag. Can he get any more out of this? All they've got to do is just face him, make sure he can't get the kills, and yeah, he'll be able to stay alive with this one. Okay. Nice try. If he had a smoke with a defuse kit, maybe he could have gone for the ninja. Separated by a single broken wall. He's gonna swing? He will, but Shiro's ready for it. Shut down. Again, that's the pick on the only player.
But they're still playing 3 towards A. This is not a great job in terms of the rotates coming forward, in terms of a bait, and Maden even deals with the player out from brackets. Now they know it's got to be an A play.
A good smoke to extinguish the flames, allowing him to escape mostly unscathed with the exception of his duel a little bit earlier on. 4 versus 4. Incendiaries up. They bait in chrisJ for rotation. And here they come. Maden with a lineup spray. STYKO takes back Hobbit. It's all left to Shiro. Throwing away the AWP. And using the P250 instead. Maden shuts in this corner. He tried playing the jump face contact kill, and this time he's going to play the straight up kill off the first player of Exile. Smoke down from his teammate, Maden jumps around the corner, and Maden's there to support it. Line up, sprays through, take apart the entire T side. Chris might burn to the molly. Tries to escape through the smoke here. No, he's just evading bullets by the skin of his teeth. interz finally catches him off to a 2 versus 2, but zehN finds that trade. All on Hobbit now. Bombs a bit of
Cover to pick up that bomb if he so desires.
They're going to make their way straight up to position first. Oh, STYKO takes that face as Hobbit gives away his angle, making noise.
It's over to the T side. Great stuff onto nafany to start it off. And they aggress with these couple of smokes towards Banana. And Maden and zehN find kills. Now it's a 5-on-3 advantage.
A big start. Damage done to both those players up towards that top of Banana position. nafany and interz low. And Hobbit picking in towards this boiler angle. Farlig's going to wait with the AWP, land the shot, land the kill, reface towards the next 2 individuals. 2 standing. Hobbit almost made it 1. It's just peeking out far enough to force this player off without getting killed off himself. Smoke's about to fade towards brackets. Hobbit's going to make his way in position against Farlig. Groin sees that shoulder, takes him down. 2 kills to his name, and Exile and a 1. And while Gambit, it felt for a bit like maybe they could have gotten a 2-0 at this juncture. It will seem to be, at the very least, a 3-map series. To take it in the end of the 16-14. Now Gambit looks to strike back on their pick of Overpass. They'll get straight into the pistol round. No time to break it down. STYKO and Hobbit. 2 quick frags out then on the site itself. Open to hold down. But Hobbit and Axel. Fantastic turnarounds, fantastic sequences, fantastic frags, and a fantastic pistol round.
Well, that because there looks to be a fair bit of long presence for the T's.
Shiro domes Maden, nice swing and hits. Slow face kills up. Farlig can trade back on Hobbit, so it's a 4 versus 4. 30 seconds though. nafany is going to start pressing forward, and Gambit taking their sweet time with this execution. We saw this a lot on the earlier overpass from the first series, and chrisJ lining up damage and a kill on interz. nafany's made his way out, further flashes in. Is he going to face one more time? 15 seconds, there's no idea, and nafany can get the headshot back to a 3 versus 3. STYKO still going to be the main concern here on the truck position as the Orphan Farlig chimes in. STYKO gets a kill. Exile with 6 seconds to get the bomb. It's not going to happen. All they have to do is keep 1 CT alive. He's going to save his weapon utility. Ouch! Just gets the kill on STYKO. Can't hunt. That's a very dangerous hunt, and he goes down after time.
I don't mind it.
Up to the AWP's position. Burst through. Exile. It's something back here. It's Farlig that opens up with a big green gun instead. Kill found. Flashes over. STYKO and zehN. STYKO in particular up on the ramp position. There's a good shot from Shiro. Nicely adjusted to the 4 versus 4. Gambit again storming in at the late part of the round. nafany and Hobbit still get those frags together. chrisJ can't find Wine to return. Double up on Hobbit as well. 2 versus 2. Almost made it 3, but nafany shuts it back down. Maden can respond. Now back to a 1-on-1 that Shiro can deal with 2K up for the big green. Tower boost coming through. Three
Pretty
players
quick.
up on the boost play, and Shiro sees Farlig. That was quick. That was...
You definitely need a CIS AWPer to hit a shot like that. My goodness, did that come in quick. Oh, Maden doesn't check the hard right angle. And this
just backs off zehN. Come back and hold the AWP. Most valuable weapon in the CT setup right now. And I believe that Gambit want to go
charge in. Now, there are footsteps being heard from zehN, so he's going to start to at least look over towards the area. AWP staying in place. So that looked like it was really the only hunt attempt, at least out towards the B site. So they'll be able to hold on to the weapon. 7.
While they're favored on every single overpass pick. zehN's going to try change the narrative, though. That AWP out towards short. nafany down in Monster already gets the kill. They're watching for him. Yes, they are. Shiro deals with it. 5 versus 3 already in favor of Gambit.
Yeah, there's a reason the stats are so ridiculous for this map. Shiro getting that second pick, 5 on 3, and they're just waiting for aggression to come out. If chrisJ pushes forward into short, this should be an easy kill. At least know he's here towards the sandbags. Oh, he peeks into the AWP. That is a pretty nasty duel for chrisJ to make it 3 kills. What is that from chrisJ?
Oh, chrisJ snuck over, and I think the bomb's seen him. Plant safe for the trucks instead, and Farlig swings, gets that kill, all left to Axile now.
Yeah, he probably doesn't expect the player to be in the backline so quickly. Oh, he does turn around onto chrisJ, and now Axel's in the 1 versus 2.
Oh my God.
1v1. Oh, but Maden's going to be able to get the retake together. You almost thought for a moment there chrisJ had an amazing performance towards short water, and Axel was going to do it on the side, but no. FPX recover the situation to get their second round up. Jeez, that round had it all. Only very, very recently. And well, for Gambit, I think after losing that round, probably think to themselves, right, okay, we need to start putting our foot down.
Oh, just at the edge of the smoke. Can he see him? He can now. Tap to the head alongside Shiro's AWP pick. zehN's going to respond, however, gets himself 2 kills. As Maden comes in with 1, it's all left to Shiro now. 20 seconds, PG50 out, and zehN shuts him down. Another team right here. Right now, it's 4 rounds of difference, but Farlig up, trying to close that gap. interz trades it back all the same, being held behind entire way. Clear out the position though. See that one player in the mid control. Winning that fight on Axile is pretty big. If he goes back to connector now, is he going to read them? Yes, he does, but interz trades it, so we're back to evens again.
It's information though. Trying to play down towards a water position.
Bomb, attempt to plant. nafany's going to find chrisJ going a bit too overly aggressive. STYKO still here towards water though. zehN takes the AWP pick in against Shiro. STYKO follows suit. It's all left to nafany, no. 1 versus 2 sees 1 spray, 2 damage done. zehN with the AWP picked apart by the headshot up against STYKO. And he clutched. Sensitivity for FPX, considering that they've got a couple players that otherwise would have been crucial elements for this side. Maden in particular, with the M4 winning a fight against one of those Mac 10s, interz can trade it back. So all in all, it's actually the CTs that lose out more because their only automatic rifle is taken out of play. They've still got 2 others for the Gambit cap.
Now they know that Farlig's here towards Divider. The Molly has done so much damage to him. He tried to push forward, and nafany, well, just in the back lines, gets that Mac 10, swaps over to the AWP, and poor their T side was in the semifinals against VP, and seeing how strong it is now is just, I didn't expect it.
They've done so much Molly damage here in this round. And we're waiting with flashbang in tow. Chris gets swung upon by interz. Axile will get the kill. And it's all left to zehN here to the mid position. The backstab 1 versus 4 for him. And a bomb plant that should be secured here. Yeah, this will be 9. Axile. Oh, no, he just goes for the spray instead. Only $600. And
what happens forward, knowing you're not going to win the round, but for FPX, they've got to realize, okay, yeah, like we got a couple of kills, we got an AK, bring it forward. What is going on? Are they just that desperate for a round? And then they just peek into connector and Shiro finds that first pick. I don't know what's happening here, Jay. I really don't know.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine at this stage. I don't know either. This is getting picked apart as well by Gambit. This has just been decimation. For round 15, it means no buy as well for the FPX side. I'm just trying for the motions of trying to figure out. Listen, like, you know, what is the game plan here? Is there like a long-term strategy to trying to make a round like this work, or trying to, you know, force the issue in this particular one?
And yeah, look, for FPX, they've struggled completely over this half. It's such a night and day performance in what we saw out on Inferno. Yeah, they did have to come back after being down a big deficit, but 16-14 is nowhere near what we're seeing here. Already losing that opening pick from nafany. chrisJ starting to overextend, see if he can find the pick back, and he does at least turn it into a 4v4.
Two T-side players that were there in mid and made their way out towards long for what seems to be a split play. Oh no! What?
What a frag! Just completely spammed, and now chrisJ's the only player at the A side. Oh, that's a big kill from the scout. That actually drops the bomb and could slow it down. chrisJ finds another one, follows up with a tag on the Divider player. He's bringing this back, but now it's down to a 2v2.
interz entering from long. What a dramatic round this has turned out to be. Backstabbing coming from Farlig. He denied the bomb plant. Oh, he's ahead too late. All left to interz. Overwhelmed now by two players on two different sides of the map. But a facing against zehN, this SMG close to the site itself. Forcing forward, interz keeping himself very well held. Close range, sees that shadow. zehN with a shoulder bait, gets the kill in the end. And FPX at the last hurdle will be able to secure a fourth and 11-4 half here in this CT. It is a fake, you're right about the wraparounds coming through. Two players spotted to the site though, so that might put in rotations here from the CT forces. zehN gets chrisJ, and they only see Maden next. He backs off. There's a player at long that could be a bit of an issue here for them. USP gonna peek in, they haven't checked position. zehN gonna go and turn around, respond towards it. Hobbit and STYKO trading. Hobbit still faced as STYKO gets a double. And interz and zehN, last two players left in a 3v2 scenario. FPX favorites for the retake.
Yeah, big whiff there out from that long control from the city side. That could have been an easy couple of kills, but it actually swings the other way for FPX. zehN peeking out from the truck control, and now interz is in a 1 versus 3 clutch. Trying to work off the information, seeing that one player towards Divider, or towards the default boxes, I should say. But running out of options. Try and see if he can take a bit of a duel onto STYKO. No, FPX convert the pistol round. That was, they have baited out zehN.
Rephases though, Molotov to his position, sees a hand of one man with utility in it. Axar will get the kill, zehN and Farlig going back and forth. 180 flick back from Axel, can't hold down the line as zehN picks up nafany to a 3 versus 2. 10 seconds left, the bomb plant can just about be secured here. Catching off zehN, spray throughs awkwardly evades most of the damage. And while he will try to deny it from here, it's a little bit too far gone behind the default boxes. STYKO pushing forward, catching Hobbit on the reload. interz can get the...
And Hobbit getting involved, and then just sort of out of nowhere, the trades come back one-on-one, and then they just
force Hobbit to go passive. Burns to 30 HP. Player now held towards water. chrisJ seen him. nafany's fully blind by Farlig's flash. Nade on Hobbit takes him down. They read that like a book, but it is still on site. Gets only one frag. STYKO trades it. It's a 4v2, and zehN and Axel left to save their weapons. They are
from zehN, and the sight pass were fantastic. That is certainly a round to sit there and look back on and just look at the intricacies of how that happened, because you could not have had a better execution.
Absolutely beautiful of the lead here. Buyback is going to come through from Gambit. Look at the fast plays out from the AK here. Farlig straight on towards this short position. It's nafany and Axel that open up with the M4 and the AK kills. Hobbit turns up on Farlig as well. Now Gambit are alive.
Just going to get hunted here by nafany. This is an easy kill. Good read. There it is. Oh. No one going down. 12th on the board for Gambit. That's what.
Look at the B bomb site, but now they press on. Nades towards zehN position. Spray from nafany. Couldn't line up anything. Blinded off. They're going to line up for Axar. Instead, he only gets that one frag. Farlig trading it, and they open the back lines as zehN responds. 3 versus 3. Good headshot. Spray through. Doesn't quite follow through as Chris and zehN low HP with a 2v2. And now to 1.
Oh, and there we are. Hobbit and zehN just making it work between them. Great retake coming up from Gambit. Lots of trades back and forward between the two sides. And, well, that's going to be a 13th up for the CIS guys. FPX. Some of the entries towards the site were fantastic. Last map decider in a best-of-3 grand final. Aggression coming through towards Shortwater with the AWP from zehN to find that first onto zehN.
Good job bailing out. Hobbit could have been in trouble if he wasn't careful, so... Shot from the AWP to guarantee the kill. Axel also ready for the long control. This is what you think when he turns away at the wrong moment. Ooh. And Maden can capitalize on it. Headshot shut down.
Little bit longer. And Maden, you know what? If they start to open up B, he could be the late lurk from A to come through from heaven.
zehN turns up on STYKO. 2-for-1 trades. Bomb is close to sight. Not quite there for it. Maden's going to try backstab in from this mid control. Rotation out from the mid position. Maden's going to walk right
like
past it. They have no cover towards short. They're going to have to keep their eyes on that. I believe he may have been spotted up on that A bomb site. Now they focus their fire entirely. chrisJ sprayed up, tagged up the 15 points of health. Sure with the AWP is on site. Keeping his eyes on the back line, spotting out Chris. Flashes through. Farlig goes down. chrisJ with one good trade. And now Maden is up here in heaven. They've smoked it off. They definitely saw him. They know exactly where he is. Incendiary on short. Chris is way too low HP. And now Maden's attacking back from Graffiti. Bomb on the defuse, back behind the default stack. There's nothing he can do about it. And the defuse is stuck for Matt.
OT before. We were here today just a little bit earlier on. Let's see if Gambit could close it out. Well, that's already the good start, but the trade comes in instantly.
Here into the T-Con area. He's moved all the way through underpass and backstabbing against them. You can find zehN and Farlig. It's STYKO, however, that acts towards the B side. Rotations could get called in, but zehN realizes what's going on. Taken back down to a 3 versus 3 situation.
Yeah, that's such an important kill from STYKO, but there's a big backstab in play, and Shiro with the NWP connects onto...
So, Shiro's watching the battle, expecting another player to be out here somewhere. He might not expect the aggression from Chris to come through. He sees his man, takes the headshot back to a 2 versus 2. Okay, FPX now in control with the bomb plant to be secured.
And they don't really know what's happening here with Farlig. They know the info of chrisJ, but that's pretty much it. Wide swing out to Bank. nafany finds that pick, and now it's down to Farlig to clutch.
Bomb spotting on default as well. Does not need to move from the bathrooms area unless he has to spray through and deny it. Smoke on, tap through against nafany. Still on the bomb right here. Spray's awkward. Hobbit sticking it, and it's over for their first win under this organization as the pistol round goes live. interz watching. It's Maden and zehN to open up the frag counts. Farlig and Maden cleaning house. The frags come in so quick for the T side.
What a pistol round! They
actually fronts through the hand cannons landing on the shoulders. Not quite to the headshots though. That nade from Axel actually will finish off the job he started. deagle back behind the smoke, sneaking forward. 2 flashes over and out. zehN, STYKO, chrisJ all tagged. zehN will go down. Second player seen. The second bullet lands, and chrisJ stands alone as Hobbit stands up, and Farlig is in a 1v5.
Oh my goodness, what a return from Gambit. What a dominant anti-eco force spinning. I don't know if they saw that player from CT. They might have.
Oh! Be a casualty, an easy one for the SMG. No, he swings back at the secondary kill. STYKO close range.
No.
Oh my god. It's deagle 2. It's deagle dust 2. FPX about to pick one back, 2-1 up on the T side now.
Forget Source 2, it's deagle 2. That's what I want to see. God, what a round. That was so insane. And they could even be on for more as Farlig's deagle. Well, Shiro just didn't see that one coming. Axel just trying to survive in the pit, and FPX go, right, let's just try and pick up all the weapons that we gave them that we'll now get back. Oh! What?
Gambit and FPX. Scout shot actually does land. Oh, sorry, it doesn't land, excuse me. I got that confused in terms of the board. That one does, though.
They're on top of the boxes on the side, trying to see if they can create a bit of an angle.
Almost boosted up. interz going to go down. Shiro does find a kill, though. Hobbit waiting. May have been seen. There's Farlig with the kill back. One player at Gandalf. nafany does drop Farlig the bomb in the opener. 3 versus 2. 60 seconds left. Player out in the open. nafany gets swung upon by zehN. Swung out by chrisJ. Another player seen towards Gandalf. Suddenly leaves it all on Axel with a scout on the short control. The only player who's not a known entity, and the player that strikes next on zehN. chrisJ looking up. Sees the shoulder baits. Now they got the info on where exactly he is. They still see eyes on the bomb, but his taps continue to find frags, and he doubles up to save the round for FP.
They were down 1-4. They started off the second map of Overpass even worse. So this is already a good start to get that early momentum going. But with the AWP in play for that City side, it does allow the opening pick. zehN completely blind too. nafany peeks with it. A couple of great advantages being found from Gambit. Maden taking a lot of damage. Does find one. They've got a chair in the car position. And this is looking much, much better from Gambit.
Axel with the latest kill on STYKO towards long 4 versus 2 situation. Of course, Maden's on low HP. He's found the only kill of the round for the T's. Start pressing towards that B bomb site where you have got interz holding from car position. This has been an absolute life position from him as well.
They had a 2-0 series that probably had, what, an hour and a half, hour 45-minute break, I want to say, until they played the grand final, maybe even stretch it to 2 hours, considering...
Axel also there towards the short presence. Maden could be on the 2 frags, sees that one, turned away by Axel, kicks things off. Back the nade from the back line's going to miss out. Close range from zehN, sprays through. Hobbit had no idea, and shero forced away. STYKO. A leg shot off on chrisJ. You're right about STYKO, they're on the short control. shero and Axel got their backs turned. They have no info. No, they are watching this. I think STYKO gave away an information play, and there it is. A kill comes through. It's a 4v3 retake.
Oh, that really looked like it was going to go the other way. zehN pushed forward, get that incendiary just to try and buy a little bit more time, but nafany from CT at least brings it down to a 2-man advantage.
AK flick, burst, tap, spray, unable to get the kills. Farlig is there with AWP, Ooh. 2 kills to his name. Good flick on nafany, but peeking alongside Axel. The kill, the trade can come back. He gets a 3k, and Gambit get a 3 rounds.
Well, good retake coming out from Gambit. I think that for STYKO, his first jiggle peak may have just... I don't think it was quite a set
map in the earlier series. And as well as that, you know, it's Hobbit not taking the AWP this time around. It's off for the SMG. Axile doesn't need any such hand cannons to make things happen here. He's got the automatic M4 that shuts them down. Nades to get the AK out of dodge. The SMG can pick that up as well.
A good start coming out for Gambit. Late lurk from zehN. Ooh, gets close to that body block. That could have been a lot of information. And Hobbit somehow stuck behind him. zehN must have walked out.
It would love to be the major thorn on their side at the moment. It's chrisJ aggressing into the CT spawn. Bomb gets dropped by Hobbit. Chris is still lurking around all the CT positions. Going to try to see if he can make his way up towards the A site flank. With the bomb down, Maden also suppressed here towards mid-control of 40 points of health. It's going to be a very difficult round for FPX to win from here.
chrisJ's got to make a play, and he's been able to sneak through. Hobbit with the straight spam, and probably realizing, how is someone behind me? As chrisJ does at least do some damage for 2 picks, but can't deal with the AWP in the side.
One boosts, missed out for the AWP, and Farlig can turn that deagle straight to ahead. 5 versus 4, making it 3 as Maden also gets the deagle involved on Hobbit. Our player held out towards long. STYKO's lurking in the mid-control, expecting someone to come through from this position. But no, he starts sneaking up the back lines back to CT spawn. AWP picked up, shut down. nafany only getting zehN. And now from here, it's all to interz. Takes that 1 frag. Axel also held towards long control. He's such low range.
That's what happens to Farlig. He gets run boosted out. Miss shot from shero. As soon as he lands, the deagle domes, and Axel might even fall too. Ooh, almost a bit of a turnaround, but FPX secure it.
Only of a single round here. It could be a very, very different story. Straight to Maden, gets Hobbit, opens things up with the kill on the head. 5 versus 4, FPX pressing the issue into the mid to be split. nafany makes his way in through the CT spawn though, captures Maden past the smoke and backs off. Happy to assist here. 4 on 4, STYKO's low. They have got interz also hold towards Car once again, his common position. He's loved to play so well so far. Farlig catching up with nafany. zehN here takes his way around the corner, and the kill comes back for the M4, but he's so siphoned off his teammates. Needs backup real quick. His own flashbang keeps him blind, so Chris can get the kill easy. Farlig backs off, the bomb plant can be secured.
What I love there is the intent out from mid from FPX just draws the CTs to not rotate to go in for the retake. Missed AWP shot from Farlig, but they're just looking for exit kills. chrisJ actually peeks in. And with the... What do you think about the exits here? Because, like, we are getting late into the first half, but both teams don't really have a massive economy line. Oh, there he is.
Ooh, shot.
shero's like, I don't see him. Oh, no, there. He's to my right.
Or can get grabbed by Axel. Want to get away towards that car position. Like, we've seen several great spray downs from him on a weakened weapon. Oh, but Farlig's going to do you one better. This will be a 5v4 retake here.
No, they're saving already. You can just see how quickly the A players just back off. They could go on some really big hunts here after they go hunting. Nothing too over-aggressive here, though, from FPX. Oh, that's a big kill.
Yeah, STYKO taking out 3 players total on the Gambit side. These 2 rifles desperate to stay in play. They will get STYKO at the very least. Gets caught by a leg shot. Not a kill, though.
Now they just commit straight away, and nafany actually beats him to it.
Maden and zehN are heavily tagged, and Axel's leaning in. He's seen one player, going to fight against zehN, and the AWP chrisJ can swing back and respond. Awkward stuff from the M4, but nafany can trade out from Maden. Can he find this player? If he does, it will be all the A defense taking the hell out of dodge. Taps through, missing the shots. Farlig gets the kill instead, and he doubles up on Hobbit in all.
the time that they double AWP on the T side actually turns around an advantage for the T's. And nafany and interz, footsteps being heard, and Farlig is having one of those rounds. 3 kills for the Danish AWPer. And now nafany has to try and clutch out a 1v3. What a hold this has been so for Farlig. nafany, an important kill, spots out the player to ramp, but chrisJ finds a finishing blow. 9-6 half in favor.
Picking forward instead, see nothing at all. He might have heard footsteps, but he's repositioned. The Farlig thinks he's safe. He thought wrong. 5-on-4 gain as the kill comes back, and they're retained to B site. Hobbit's done a great job of paying every player in, but they realize it's not going to be the site hits.
And now more info comes through. Things are getting very awkward here because now they're starting to regress out from Xbox with a man advantage. And Farlig gets a couple of kills. The bomb gets dropped. What is this pistol round? Farlig looking for a little bit more. zehN finally with a trade back for the T's to get them hungry for something. But so many more kills need to come out. Hobbit getting involved. chrisJ now peeking into 2v2. What's going on?
Back and forth with the trades. USP for STYKO trying to fight back. Hobbit goes down, dropping that bomb. It's all on zehN. Raid boss. Safe plant, I think, is going to be his best bet. Flashbang also goes over. He's hunting for the frags instead. Baits them in. Oh, he's got zehN, but now he's going to go for the plant. Safe here for Goose. No jump face. No kill attempted from STYKO. He's known back here to the ramp control. He's going to move up, jump facing zehN. Here's the footsteps continuously to the left-hand side. He sees his man. He tags up, but he's forced to reload as he runs out of ammo.
They just kept fighting over and over. At least Gambit get the bomb plant. When you think of where they were with zehN towards top mid, coming out from Longhouse, and taking some of this long control, but that's forced chrisJ away from the side.
2 players seeing on the swing. Nafany turns that AK up to a frag on Farlig. Axel still waiting here towards shore. chrisJ gets a kill back, and Axel strikes. STYKO goes down. 4 versus 3, making it 2 and 1. Hobbit and Axel still fragging away. And zehN is left to save. Not even an M4 in his hand.
Next follow-up. So I wonder how much of a mirror image we're going to see again.
Sees one player out. Maden gets that kill despite being blind, but a flashback. AWP of Farlig there to drop the second player as well. That's the bomb in the open. T-side players pressing up towards shore. zehN will get one, but Farlig trades it back. Hobbit and chrisJ also get trading themselves, and it's all left to zehN now. 1 versus 3, and against Farlig, he's not going to get enough
money though to force the investment, and they at least have got a lurk very quickly into the lower tunnels. And Axel just gets spammed on from chrisJ, and Maden's pushing forward to that smoke.
That could have been risky as well. If they waited back in the longhouse, the Maden could be a dead man. Meanwhile, on the B side, zehN's going to get similar fortunes. Here, the AWPer's watching out. This isn't very easy kill. Will he opt to go for the simple knife? No, just make it an easy spray. nafany and zehN, last 2 players left for Gambit. FPX finding a resurgence right here. Might not be able to break the backs of the T-side buy, but they'll be able to break the round streak and get 2 of their own.
Yeah, nafany and zehN have to do the unthinkable. Sure, STYKO peeks forward to the doors. They may have seen the shadow onto the window. Player zehN runs forward with a pistol. zehN's got a chance of getting a bomb plant at the ace side now with that kill from Farlig. 1v2.
16 HP is the problem. He's planting on the box. He's going to go for a long post plant. He's going to go right back through long. We'll smoke that cross. Or not, actually. Back on the short position instead. But that's where the likes of Maden's coming from. The backstabbing player. The big aggressor coming forward, seeing on the head. zehN may have also been spotted himself, and Maden gets the kill as a result. Simple kill on the M4, swinging a hit. Low HP for zehN as giving up that opportunity. And it will be another. They can't find the bomb. There you go. Eventually they'll get it. That's the thing, right? If you plant up, then you don't go for the long control. Then what you're looking at right there is potentially a it's potentially like, you know, for 1 player from the mid doors, 2 pushing up here towards the B tunnels. That's going to get a lot of information with a run boost from nafany. Shut down by chrisJ. Hobbit will also fall. A spray's awkward, but it's still good.
And he's staying around. He's even brought Maden in for a bit of a crossfire, but interz with the wide swing has found the answer back. Man advantage still in favor of the CT side. Maden getting pressured. He needs more assistance as he swings out. interz gets another kill, but zehN is left to clutch once again. Jay, almost mirror image from this last round.
AWP out. Oh, he catches STYKO with a good flick. Bomb plant on default as well. 1 player dropping. He actually sticks it at the last second. Molotov to force him even further away. Almost caught that 2nd player jumping up, but Farlig there towards short, knows exactly where he's aiming, gets that final.
Oh, fast play into B. It's going to be the B play.
Spraying through. STYKO gets that one kill. interz can trade it back. Flashes forward. See anything past this smoke. He's just trying his luck and firing at the right timing. Peeks up, sees one, flick back, does not connect. Farlig, however, better luck on his part. Blind through it, takes out nafany. And the bomb plant can be secured here. 4v3 retake for the CT side.
And there's a lot of util, Jay. 3 players coming in from the upper tunnels. They're going to have to trade out evenly onto zehN with that backplat position with the AWP.
To pick up, get a shot, but zehN and Farlig get the kills together. It's all on interz. And looking the wrong way at the wrong moment. Diffused being stuck. FPX now. Map, match, and tournament point here in Snow Sweeping forward, taking a bit of damage, but dishing some out towards Maden instead. But the flash is over, lines up to Maden instead, gets the kill back on him. They're stalled here. FPX are right on the edge of finding them. zehN sees the head of one, takes out Hobbit. 3 more kills to go.
And they're rotating in. They're coming in quickly. The tower coming through. The T's are running out of members. And zehN in a 1v5. FPX have done it to start off the Snow Sweet Snow tournament series, Jay. They are your victors coming in from the invited series. They win 3 best of 3s in a row to take home the grand prize of 40,000.